What about the groceries? Have they come down yet? I don't give a fuck about grocery prices.
Bombastic side eye.
Donald Trump could cure cancer, and you guys would for sure find some type of problem with it.
Hey guys, it's Cindy. Welcome back again to another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Cindy. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So here is yet another video from a Latina woman. She is trending on TikTok and on X. Now, obviously, she is a MAGA supporter and her videos are not sitting well with a lot of people. I'm going to let this video roll so you guys can hear from her directly, because what she said in her videos, check them out.
What about the groceries? Have they come down yet? I don't give a fuck about grocery prices. We are exposing the corruption in this country in real time, and we're reducing government spending at the same time. Billions of dollars we are saving after we cut off funding dumb shit. And all you guys can talk about is grocery prices. Anybody with a brain knows you can't fix the economy in a day. We all know that. Donald Trump knows that. You know that. So stop acting dumb.
Liberals don't actually care about having any rights. They do not care about free speech. They just want you to fall in line. They want more government interference. If you disagree with them, they will not stop with the berating and harassing. Somehow they believe they're the arbiters of morality, because there are issues that we care about that they might not care about. So are you really that empathetic if you only care about your issues? You don't have empathy for mothers who have had their children taken from them by illegal immigrants, or the fentanyl that's coming in through that border. You don't have empathy for white people's struggles. You don't have empathy for people overseas in Europe who are sick and tired of multiculturalism because it's ruined their communities. If it's white, you do not care, right? So are you really actually empathetic?
Okay, but did she say white people's struggles? Even some white people in her comment section were shocked. Like, they were surprised because they asked her in the comment what they are struggling with. Girl,
This isn't fair. Nobody voted for Elon Musk. Nobody voted for Kamala Harris either, but you guys almost made her the president of the United States. Thank God that didn't happen. You guys didn't have a problem when they plopped her in there and said this is your only option. Your hypocrisy knows no limits. You guys know that there are thousands of regular civilians who work within the government that nobody voted for, right? Are you gonna throw a hissy fit about them or only Elon? And let's make one thing clear. Maybe you guys didn't vote for this, but we, the people who won this election, yeah, we definitely voted for this. Donald Trump could cure cancer, and you guys would for sure find some type of problem with it. And I know this for a fact because here we are today, Trump, Elon Musk, exposing corruption and reducing government spending, making sure our tax dollars are going to the right place, aren't being wasted, abused, stolen. And you guys are fighting against that. You know, you guys love to accuse Republicans, Trump supporters, whatever you want to call them, of being in a cult. Stop for a second and realize that you have all the characteristics and are exhibiting very much cult-like behavior. Let's run through the list. You alienate yourselves from friends and family who don't think like you or don't agree with you. You blindly believe whatever the media tells you, and you don't use your brain, ask yourself the tough questions, and consider the fact that you could be being lied to. You hate Donald Trump without actually knowing why, and you refuse to agree with anything he does because that goes against your cult. So you have an us versus them mentality. You're morally superior, you're a better person, they're racist, they're bigots, you're not, you're more enlightened, they're being fooled, you're not. Strict rules and total control. So if somebody doesn't agree with your rules, your agenda, you want to cancel them. See, be humble for just 1 second and think about everything you've ever accused a Trump supporter of being. And then look in the mirror real hard and real long. Because it is very obvious to everybody else that all you people do is project. It may not be obvious to you, but it's obvious to everybody else.
Okay, stay with me, guys. Let's just hear what people said to her. And of course, I'm going to show you some screenshots of comments. Now, obviously, she voted for President Donald Trump, and clearly you can see she does not care. She said in one of her videos that she doesn't care about the grocery prices. And of course, she is aware of what her people are going through. Now, her comment section is wild because her people in her comment section said to her, let us know when you are finally picked, because they know that you can never be picked.
Bombastic side eye.
Check the cities out.
Have they come down yet?
I don't give a fuck about grocery prices.
Fucking, like, are you okay? You look fucking crazy. Like, I know that you guys are so far up his ass that you smell shit and you think it's dessert. Oof. And like you coming on here trying to look all fucking bad. We don't give a shit. Just makes you look like a Mensa. Like, you aren't fooling anybody, babe. And all I can do is fucking laugh because you guys are just so far off the fucking deep end that when you hit bottom, nobody's going to be there for you. But yeah, I wish you well. May all of you MAGA mensos go bankrupt because you don't give a fuck about groceries as you're applying for more food stamps. Tenga buen día.
Donald Trump could cure cancer, and you guys would for sure find some type of problem with it. And I know this for a fact because here we are today, Trump, Elon Musk, exposing corruption and reducing government spending.
Trump could cure cancer? Trump, the one who thinks Hannibal Lecter is real and that he supports him? Trump, the guy who says we should inject bleach or nuke a hurricane? Trump, who can't even spell? Trump, who can't even close an umbrella? I don't think we have to worry about him curing cancer. But forget that, and forget the fact that he's so stupid, he's the only one other than Ocean's 11 to lose money in a casino. Forget all that shit. Forget that he's so stupid, he's never made anything better in his entire life. Forget that part. But if he ever did cure cancer, it's not because of the kindness in his heart or the fact that he wants to help people. He didn't do it for people. He did it to profit from it. I find it hilarious that you think everybody else is in a cult and you're not. And the fact that you ignore he's not allowed to have charities in New York anymore because he literally stole money from children's cancer charities. He's not allowed to do this. You think he's going to cure cancer? That guy? And don't forget the fact that he and Elon want to cut money from cancer research. And a judge just blocked it temporarily. You think he's going to cure cancer? You think he ever cares to cure cancer or help anyone other than himself? And you're saying other people are in a cult? Girl, you are in a motherfucking cult. Keep doubling down and embarrassing yourself because this meltdown is epic. We're all enjoying this.
Billions of dollars we are saving after we cut off funding dumb shit. And
Hey, smart Valley, we knew you never gave a fuck about the goddamn eggs in the first place. But continuing on, you want to have this conversation about government corruption? Let's have it. Elon Musk gets paid out the equivalency of $8 million goddamn dollars a day by the US government through existing contracts that he already has. Plus, he just decided to get another contract for $400 million approved. So when you talk about like this government corruption, maybe, I don't know, the person in charge of cutting government spending and doing things like cutting US aid, in which a 71-year-old woman has now died as a result of this, while simultaneously giving himself millions and billions of dollars, that's corruption. Continuing on the conversation, I heard you say something about spending money on dumb shit. Dumb shit like, I don't know, flying your cronies and yourself out to the goddamn Super Bowl for $10 million and then getting pissed that your team was losing so you left early. I think that's kind of dumb shit. What about spending $8 million to change Fort Liberty back to Fort Bragg? I don't know, I think that's kind of dumb shit here. But anyways, I digress. My name is Mercedes Chandler. Give me a follow or you won't see my face again. Thank you, goodbye.
What about the groceries? Have they come down yet?
Hey, I can tell from your sour face and lack of education that you actually don't understand what crony capitalism is, and that's really embarrassing for you. You're not saving billions of dollars, you dumb fuck. Large corporate entities are going to usurp the money and keep it, because historically that's what the government does. They tax the shit out of us and figure out ways to keep it, and government programs that give it back to the public are actually a safety net put in place to make sure that the money goes to us, like farmers, like healthcare, like education. Just because you didn't measure up to getting any kind of education doesn't mean that the rest of us haven't. But what you've effectively done is allowed a foreign agent into our government to pillage our taxes. And no, you're not going to be getting any money back. You're not going to be getting a tax break. They're just going to take it all through corporate privatization and give themselves subsidies. You idiot. I hope this helps.
Have they come down yet?
I don't give a fuck about grocery prices. We are exposed.
Yeah, we know. It's funny how you think a president can't change grocery prices overnight, and it takes time, but yet you think the former president can just raise the prices overnight. Also, all these billions of dollars, you think you're saving, like the 40,000 people who got fired. Oh, he's saving so much money there. You know how much money that saved? 1 day of spending. Wow. Get rid of U.S. aid. There saves a week of spending. A week. I mean, we get rid of all our influence around the world and soft power, and more countries are now going to go to China because of their Belt and Roads initiative. So, whatever. We saved a week of spending. Honestly, I haven't really found any fraud. I've found spending programs that people don't like. Whatever. Dismantle the entire government to save pennies. Who cares about regular people? Who cares about like the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau? Let's get rid of that. I also find it very convenient that they're getting rid of that right before Elon Musk tries to become a payment processor by turning X into an everything app. I'm sure there's nothing going on there. I love how all the things that is investigating Elon, he's dismantling. Isn't that something? But you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about grocery. You give a fuck. There's $40,000 being spent on Colombian transgenders. It's the confidence that fucking drives me nuts with you people. You feel you don't give a fuck. Those grocery prices are never coming down. Our government's being dismantled. And everything that's going to help regular normal people going forward is going to be gone. But at least we saved fucking $50,000 on fucking transgenders in Siberia. I don't know. Whatever. So, we're kicking ass.
I don't give a fuck about grocery prices. We are exposing the corruption in this country.
Man, every football stadium in this country should hire Trump supporters to work there, right? Because you guys can move those goalposts better than anybody else on the fucking planet, right? For years, all I've heard about is Bidenomics is killing us, right? Joe Biden has caused inflation and we can't afford groceries or gas or interest rates or all this stuff, right? And we need Donald Trump to come back and save us, right? Because we were all so rich when he was president the last time. And then he ran on this whole platform of, I'm going to lower those rates the day I get in office. I'm going to cut your energy costs in half on day one, right? And then he got in office and he basically said, yeah, you guys should have listened to the liberals, right? Because presidents don't control gas or grocery prices. So I can't do anything to help with that. And instead of holding him accountable, you're distracted by his little, look at all this fraud we're finding up here, right? And you're, oh, that's awesome, right? Great. I'm all for finding fraud, waste, and abuse in the government. I think everybody is. But again, we haven't seen any proof of it, right? All I've seen is tweets. Hey, we found X amount of dollars going to this, right? No proof. None whatsoever. And corruption, you say that they're finding all this corruption. Corruption's illegal, right? Have they arrested anybody? Has anyone been charged or held accountable? No, they haven't, right? Because I would like to know who is taking my money and using it wrongly. So what do you think the end goal of this is, right? What is Trump supporters? I'd love to hear one of you explain this. What do you think is going to happen? Say they found, let's just go with an easy number, $500 billion of things that they think we can stop paying for and save us all money, right? Great. What are they going to do with that money? Right? What are they going to do with that excess $500 billion? Because they took it in our taxes with the intent of paying for these things. But now if we don't need those things, are they going to write us a check? Are they going to send us all a big fat refund to say, hey, look, sorry we took this money from you, but we don't need it actually. Have it back. The government will never do that. I promise you, right? The reason they're doing this, right, is because they want to give rich people tax breaks. Donald Trump wants to cut the tax rate on rich people from 21% down to 15%. So he has to find that 6% elsewhere, right? And everyone says Elon's a saint because he's doing this and he's not even getting paid. Elon Musk makes $56 million a day just waking up, right? He doesn't have to go to the office or anything, right? That's just money that flows into him. So there's nothing the government can't pay more. They can't pay him $57 million a day to come in, right? So he's doing this because Donald Trump wants to cut his taxes by 6%, right? Which is billions and billions of dollars out of his pocket every year. That's why he's doing this, right? He couldn't care less about Americans and these programs or how it affects anybody. He's trying to protect him and his billionaire friends just like Donald Trump. And that's why they're doing this. So what are they going to do with this money? Are they going to funnel it into great programs to help Americans, right? Are they going to build veteran shelters or housing? Are they going to, what are they going to do with it? I want someone to explain what you guys think or what you have heard that Donald Trump is going to do to help Americans with all this fraud, waste, and abuse they are finding. Please, I want to hear from anybody.
Right. I took some screenshots of comments, from her comment section so you guys can see what other people said about her videos. Please pause to read if you want to. I don't even know what to say about this comment because they ate her up in the comment section. Now, even though, some MAGA supporters also came out to appreciate her for making those videos. I mean, what do you expect? Now, the fact that she said in one of her videos that she don't care that people are complaining about the grocery prices, and then she kept on saying, we. Girl, you are not part of them. I am tired. Anyways, guys, I thought to bring these videos here. Let me know what you all think in the comment section because at this point, I am tired. I am. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another one. I'm gonna see you all in my next video. You all stay blessed. Bye.